Bracken, right? It's B-R-A-C-K, right? B-R-A-C-K. Yeah, Ian. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Alright. I changed my title so that people will know. Hopefully. And we're gonna get into it. I'm extremely excited. I'm gonna turn the music off. I'm gonna make sure that I'm on camera. Alright. You guys ready? I'm not on the screen. There we go. The sound can, like, a teeny bit. Teeny tad bit. Streamer mode's on, so we're good to go. Alright, let's start. Oh god. Greetings, employee. Current registered members of the crew. Larry, he, him. As a part of regular protocol, please enter your first name. Oh, okay. Jada. That's too many A's. You have entered. Is this correct? Yes. Please enter your pronouns. Hey. Are these pronouns correct? Yes, they are. Oh god. Type your favored enemy into the console? Does it have to be like a lethal enemy, or can it be like anything? I'll be honest, either way it's the same thing. It's fucking spiders. Assholes. You have entered You have entered the Bracken, is that correct? Can you guys hear the game? Does it sound? Yes. Okay, you can hear it. Oh, we're landing on Oh. My god. Oh. My god. I wasn't expecting this. That was so fucking cute. Day one, I was hoping for a fresh start, but I'm just in debt? Let's go. I sigh as I jump off the side of the rickety ship, boots kicking up a flurry of dust. Just another day. 2 undergrad degrees, 1 postgraduate, and a whole year of rejection emails. This is the best I can get. A rundown job doing God knows what in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in a desperate attempt to pay off my student debt. I collect scrap, drop it off, and receive payment. Rinse and repeat. Sighing, I unlock my phone to check on my main group chat. It's my only solace keeping me going in this monotony. Which is kinda sad, now that I think about it. Affectionately named the Hot Monster Simp Chat. Oh no. They've asked me to keep them updated during my assignment on this new moon. I scroll through this chat and peruse the usual flood of way too sexy monster pics before typing out a response. Heyo, landed safely. Immediately, I get a ping back from Ori. Of course she would be the one to reply the quickest. If you see any hot monsters, kiss them. I laugh as I type out a response. This isn't fantasy stuff. Like, oh my fucking god, someone help me with this name. Maris Hora from Elder Papyrus? I don't want to die, girl. That was so many syllables. Another friend responds with a fake crying gif. Chuckling to myself, I lock my phone and stash it in my pocket, turning to my teammate. What's the status? Oh my god, the bunny ears, look at him! Larry turns and brandishes his clipboard. We haven't worked together before, but people back at HQ say he's easy to get along with, which rings true so far. Plus, he's a great navigator, and has experience with the freakish weather patterns common on alien moons. Everything looks good. The weather shouldn't be too bad for the duration we're here. Although, by my calculations, there's an 88% chance of a storm happening tomorrow morning. Oh, should we set the shields up? Nah, let's do it later. We can grab some scrap inside and then set it up when the sun isn't so harsh. Nodding, I strap on the essentials. A flashlight, a walkie-talkie, and a walkie-talkie. When they're secure around my shoulder, I grab a shovel. Thanks, Larry. Luckily, we shouldn't be here for too long. The quota isn't much this time. Larry nods and gathers his flashlight and shovel before jumping off the side of the ship, kicking up dust as he lands. I follow, looking up toward the looming building ahead. Experimentation, an abandoned moon that once held life, not very dangerous compared to the likes of the other moons, like Dine or Titan. I turn to Larry. We should be careful. Always am. I huff as I stagger backwards towards the door, holding a large crate of bottles. Oh god, I thought it, okay. Okay. Did that sit? Yeah, okay. Holding a large crate of bottles and a bolt, my shovel balanced precariously on top. I haul my cargo over the ledge, dumping it onto the dusty ground below before descending and talking into my walkie-talkie. Larry? I'm carrying stuff back to the ship. I'll hop on the terminal for a bit after. Okie dokie pineapple pokey. That is adorable. They have a pumpkin! This is the best ship! Menu sounds are loud. Hold on, let's... I can turn that down just like a smidgen. That should be chill. Back on the ship, I organize the current loot we have and do a quick scan. 80 credits. Not bad for the first haul of the day. While I'm there, I jump on the terminal, bringing up the monitor to check Larry's location. Nothing around you at the moment, Larry. I keep an eye on his little dot walking around in the dark. Then I see it. Larry, be careful. Something's vented in the adjacent hallway. Shit, my flashlight's about to die. I can guide you. Just be quick, okay? Okay, you can get me out, right? God, I hope I don't have to guide this man. Yeah, I can do this. I watch the red blip on the map slowly advance towards Larry. Approaching your 6, hurry! I watch on the monitor as Larry turns around and whatever's coming up behind him freezes in place. Larry? You okay? Fuck, I think I'm done for. What is it? My voice shakes. New creature data sent to the terminal. It isn't moving. I scanned it. My fingers fly across the keyboard, bringing up the file. I quickly skim the file. Colligers. Coil heads! Just stare at them or use a stun grenade. I think if you keep your eyes on it, it won't move. What? Like some weeping angel bullshit? Yeah, hey, it'll be okay. I can see you on the monitor, remember? I'll guide you out. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I'm sorry for yelling. No, that's okay. You're all good. Go straight backward, keep your hand on the wall, and take the first right. I need to get Larry out of here. Larry staggers backwards, slowly rounding the corner. The coil head springs forward at breakneck speed before freezing once it's in line of sight. Fuck. I know. I'll get you out, I promise. Several more instructions and words of comfort later, Larry is almost out of the labyrinth sprawl of hallways. That's a lot of L's you threw at me. Suddenly, a second dot appears from a nearby vent. Larry, something's vented a few hallways down, but we're almost there. Just keep moving. The dot rushes toward Larry. I need you to walk fast. You're just 2 turns away. Larry picks up speed. The second red dot makes contact. 3 things happen. I see Larry turn. The coil head rushes toward him. And finally, the walkie-talkie activates. But all I hear is a sickening spring sound. Larry? You there? Please say something. Hello? Silence. I shut off the terminal. I couldn't do it. I feel sick. Hours pass, and I remain on the floor, slumped over with my head resting on the terminal. Oh, fuck, we have choices. Oh, fuck, we have choices, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Head home with the autopilot or grab the remaining cargo. What do I want to do? Are we gonna be a pussy or are we gonna go for it? I think we're gonna go for it. I should have saved. We're going for it. I I should go grab the items at the entrance. I slowly make my way to the front doors of Experimentation Site Building. Every step on the ladder is an ordeal as I heave my sluggish body up the rungs. I drag my feet across the dirt before pushing the door open with a loud creak. I gather the items left at the entrance, my muscles achy and slow with fatigue, a laser pointer, a crystal, and a jar of pickles. Not the pickles. What was that? I look up. Oh, there he is. And make eye contact with a dark shape looming in the corner, watching me. I fly into a panic, scrambling back against the door as it steps into view. We're gonna quick save. Tall, humanoid, and dark in color, with glowing white eyes. Several leaf-like structures protrude from its back. Its eyes widen as it takes a step forward. I need to distract it. My fingers grasp the crystal, and toss it at the creature. It falls short, landing at its feet. It stops, staring at the gem as it skids to its feet with a clattering sound. I take a chance to escape through the front door and sprint back to the ship. I don't sleep well that night. Day 2. Do you love the Bracken and its 2-hit multi-attacks? I am awoken by the horrific sound of the aircraft shuddering. It creaks loudly as if the metal plating is barely holding together. The storm! In my state last night, I forgot to set up the protective shields. Shit! The ship rattles as the storm batters the metal exterior. I hear something tearing and landing on the ground with a heavy thud. I have no choice but to wait till the storm subsides. Bunkering down in my cot, I wrap myself in my blanket. The winds tear at the ship's exterior. The entire ship creaks and shakes, pebbles making horrific clanging sounds against the sheet metal. I check my phone to see if I can at least talk to my friends in the Hot Monster Shrimp chat. No signal. Great. I cover my ears, close my eyes, and wait. Whichever claims me first, sleep or the storm, it can find me here. Several hours pass. After checking to make sure the weather is safe, I head outside to assess the damage. Well, shit. The ship is battered. The satellite on top is torn clean off and upside down in the dirt. There's a dark black viscous liquid draining out of the fuel tank. I rush inside to check the terminal, comms, and autopilot. Offline flashes on the screen in bold red letters. Damn it! Ooh, I slap the terminal in frustration. Immediate regret sets in and I cradle my hand. I need to find some way to repair the ship, or... I don't want to think about that, or... Maybe I can find something usable inside the building? I'm not too worried about food, given there's a water source and some edible flora and fauna on the planet. I'm more worried about what lurks inside the building. But given that Larry and I were the only two on this assignment, and Larry's gone, I have no choice but to face whatever's in there. Alone. Ooh, we're going back in. I spend the first part of the day inside the building, sticking close to the front exit and fire escapes. At least if anything comes for me, I have a chance of bolting. I avoid the labyrinth of hallways for now, but something feels strange, like something is watching me. I know it can't be Larry, but I don't want to think of it being anything else. I'm just paranoid. It's understandable, after what happened yesterday. There's nothing there. I mutter to myself, hell-bent on deluding myself so that I can keep it together. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing... I head back the way I came and stop. There's something on the floor. A bolt sits on the ground, alongside a laser pointer. Huh. I don't remember seeing these. I must have missed them or dropped them. I'm so tired, I just didn't realize, I guess. I pick up the items and head to the front door, depositing them outside before re-entering the building. Looks like I've cleared the front area. It seems like it's time to go further in. The bolts are useful, and the sheet metal too. So if I can find more, maybe I can make some repairs. Oh, we're in the hallway. Oh no! I flick on my flashlight, grip my shovel, and step into the labyrinth of hallways. I'd made sure to open the necessary blast door beforehand, so it was easy to move around. An hour passes dully, and I sigh as I stumble over my 6th key. Can't I get something useful? That's when I hear it. The shrill creak of rusty hinges as a vent opens. I turn around and bolt towards what I desperately hope is the exit. It's not. Where's the exit? Where is it? Fuck, 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 fuck. I turn down corridor after corridor, the echo of my footsteps far too loud. A chill grips my spine when I realize it's not just my footsteps thundering down the hallway. I turn. A horrific twang fills my ears, and I stare into the worst thing imaginable. A pale body, unnaturally stiff arms, and a large coil topped with a banged-up mannequin head. Fuck. It came right to me? The coil head that killed Larry towers over me, its head bobbing menacingly. Oh, what an awful time for that to happen! I know those aren't JoJo pose bullshit in the back. I know that's what I'm not seeing. Chat? I hate it here. As if fate was written to laugh at me, my flashlight flickers before going out. I'm fucked. I'm gonna die on some distant moon, working a shitty job that pays peanuts without ever making a dent in my ever-growing student debt. I'll never get to talk about how mitochondria from Wyvern Orb Z is hot with Ori and Chube ever again. Help? I can barely get my voice above a whisper. Not that it would matter. There's no one to hear me. No one to help. Even if I could be heard. I whimper and take a step back, my hand shaking as it traces the rough brick. Step by step, I move backwards, desperately trying to remember my way back. My fingertips scrape against the wall in desperation, and my eyes focus on the creature in the darkness. But the further I get, the less sure I am that I'm squinting at anything. I round the corner. The coil head appears in my line of sight at breakneck speed. The sound makes me jump. I start crying. The sound of its spring bouncing off the walls aggressively. I can't do this. I'm done. I can't even say goodbye to my family or for my friends. I take another step and stumble backward, falling. I close my eyes. I hear a loud crunch and my eyes fly open. The coil head hasn't made it to me. Something is keeping it at bay. An aggressive growl oh my god, I can't say that word. Reverberates off the walls. And gradually I make out the outline of a tall black humanoid gripping the coil head. Its claws rake down the creature with a sickening tear. The other monster that I saw yesterday, the one I tossed loot at. I stare at the scene, unmoving and dumbfounded. The creature crushes the coil head's arms in its strong grip. I watch in fascination as the leafy tendrils on its back straighten into blades. They extend, surging around the coil head and then stab into it. I don't dare take a breath. Maybe it doesn't see me. Then a dull spring sound followed by a thump makes my eyes bulge. The creature ripped the coil head's head off. A hissing sound fills the air as the coil head's body begins to shudder and crackle, emitting flames and a strange gas. Now's my chance. I attempt to scramble to my feet, wincing as a sharp pain shoots up my ankle. Fuck. I must have heard it when I fell. I start dragging myself forward, terrified. I just need to get far away enough so that the world flips upside down. My feet no longer touch the ground. Strong arms cradle me as my surroundings pass in a blur. Whatever has me, we're running from the exploding coil head. When I open my eyes again, I'm back at the entrance. I'm placed gently on the ground, my back resting against the exit door. The leaf-adorned creature crouches over me, looking almost concerned? Oh my fucking god. Um, um, wait. Why are there petals? I'm trembling. I don't know what this creature is. Is it purring? Oh, are you purring for me? Hi? It shifts closer and my eyes widen. Okay, okay. Alright, kids, what do? Do we smack him? Or do we hold still? What's the plan? What's the play? I feel like it's probably smart to hold still, but also I kind of want to smack him. I should have saved. I keep not saving. Don't hit him, that's rude. I guess he did just save us, didn't he? It would be rude to, like, smack the shit out of him. You're right. Alright. Only because he saved us. I will not smack. We're gonna hold still and stay calm. I stay frozen, maintaining eye contact as it gently trills, its claws coming up to softly grip my chin, turning my head from one side to another. Are you checking if I'm hurt? It pauses and purrs as if to say yes. This means yes. I demonstrate by nodding my head and then shaking it. And this one means no. I watch as it makes a soft, inquisitive sound before pointing at me and nodding tentatively. Oh, thank you. It chirps. I try to stand, but my ankle still hurts. I yelp as it gathers me into its arms again. Hey, you don't have to... Sunlight hits my face as it opens the doors and walks outside. It can go outside? Can the Bracken really go outside, or is this like some bullshit? I realize that the monsters could and can go outside. The realization that the monsters could and can go outside doesn't make me feel any better. I curl up and lean my head against its chest as it steps over the ledge. It emits a worried trill before cradling me closer. Then it jumps off the ledge, landing with a thud. The sound that escapes me is somewhere between a gasp and a gargled scream. Gods! Warn me next time! It rumbles apologetically, one of its claws softly rubbing back and forth on my skin. Maybe it shouldn't be soothing, but it is. The creature walks toward the ship, stepping onto the ledge without using the ladder. It sets me down on my sleeping cot before standing back. Oh. Now that I get a good look at it, it's quite big. Uh-huh. I look down. Everywhere. Oh, okay. I flush and look away from the substantial bulge. The group chat would have a field day. I can almost hear Ori screeching. Only with mods? That makes sense. Only thing that can go outside without mods is Ghost Girl. I haven't seen the Ghost Girl yet. We gotta get back in Lethal, man. If only the hot monster shrimp chat could see this now. The creature cocks its head. Oh, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. Its shoulders relax. So, I don't mean to be rude, but what are you? The creature perks up, confused. Give me a moment. I step over to the terminal and check the databank. The bestiary still works. Okay, hold still. The creature stands straighter and doesn't move. I chuckle. You're kinda cute. Oh, he's blushing. I bring my scanner up. It stiffens and pulls back, its stance becoming defensive. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. I lower the scanner. It won't hurt you, I promise. It'll just help me know what to call you. The creature relaxes a little. I activate the scanner and it blips. Where I have a water. There it is. New creature data sent to the terminal. A bracken? So you're a plant? It nods, the little leaf on its head bobbing. Be glad Ghost Girl fucking sucks. I want to see it though. You don't seem very aggressive. It lets out a soft rumble. I guess you're different than most? Thank you for saving me, by the way. I stretch out my hand and it looks at me, confused. Embarrassed, I withdraw my hand. I shuffle awkwardly for another moment before a yawn escapes me. I'm exhausted. Today was a lot. For the third time today, the bracken scoops me into its arms. Hey! It deposits me back onto my sleeping cot, this time pulling the blanket up for me. Up over me, including my head. I laugh. I appreciate it, but blankets don't usually go over the head. It wraps its arms around itself. Is that a blush? But really, thank you. I smile with gratitude. We're gonna pop a save just so quickly. Hold on. Okay. I smile with gratitude and watch the color deepen. Almost definitely a blush then. It awkwardly shuffles out the ship, nodding quickly before turning and heading back to the building. I listen to the howling from the eyeless dogs, abruptly quiet as the bracken emits an aggressive growl. The blast doors shut, and I settle into a deep sleep. Oh, baby, day 3, kiss, kiss, fall in love, let's go! I wake to the squawking of manticoils outside and sit up, stretching my arms. Wow, I slept well. I quickly brush my teeth, eat a granola bar, and chug some water. I'm going to need more sheet metal today if I'm gonna repair the ship. I open the blast doors, shielding my eyes from the harsh sun. Grabbing my flashlight and shovel, I step out onto the metal platform. As I trudge over to the ladder, I spot the bracken from yesterday, sitting on the edge of the upper platform. I wave at it and chuckle as it stares back, confused. I don't suppose it knows human greetings. I quickly ascend the ladder and jog over to the tall black cryptid. I can't help but relish the soft grumbles it emits as a greeting. Are you waiting for me? A soft rumble tells me that the answer is yes. I smile. I head inside the building, and to my surprise, it follows behind me. The first hour is spent gathering scrap in complete peace. No monsters approach us, and the bracken even points out scrap to me and brings me items on its own. You're like a cute guard dog. I laugh, and the bracken emits a soft, happy rumble. I take a step forward, but my foot catches on something sticky. I fall straight into a giant spider web. Oh, I hate it. Ugh. I try to break free, but get more tangled. The hairs on the back of my neck stand as I hear a gross, skittering sound. Do not show me a spider, please, game. A giant spider appears from the hallway and barrels toward me. Thank you. Thank you. Game, I love you. Game, you're the best. I freeze. Fortunately, I told the company that I had arachnophobia before I started. I scream anyway. It doesn't even get close. I hear a sickening rip and squelch as the bracken launches itself forward, bringing its foot down to stomp onto the spider's head. Its clawed hand holds on to the spider. Holds on one. Oh my god, hold on. Its clawed hand holds one of the spider's severed legs in its grip. I can read, I promise. I know how to read. The spider screeches before shriveling into itself. The bracken returns quickly, eyes furrowed in concern as it gently, cuts me free from the web with its sharp talons. This is the second time you've saved me. What would I do without you? I laugh weakly as the bracken gently grips my shoulders, leaning down to my eye level and chirping. Die, I suppose. I'm okay. Because of you. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we have two options. And it's not... Well, hold on. What? I'm in streamer mode, so nothing graphic can happen. So I think it's safe to go romantic? I think? It should be fine. We should be fine. We're gonna riz the fuck out of this bracken. Let's go. Hug the bracken. I hear a soft, anxious sound emanating from the bracken's chest. Its body trembles as its claws gently reach for me. Hey. It whines and steps closer, looking down over me. I move close, wrapping my arms around its middle as it stiffens. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. See? It steadies as one of its arms wraps around my waist, tugging me close to its body. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. I feel the gentle press of its claws cradle the back of my head as it nuzzles my hair. Nothing happened, because you were here to protect me, remember? I feel it nod and press me impossibly closer. I rub gentle circles against its back with my hand. Thank you for keeping me safe. It stops trembling, emitting a soft purr instead. After a while, I untangle myself from its arms, giving its hand a soft squeeze. I move to pick up my scattered items, and I watch it heap a bunch of scrap into its large arms. I think I'll head back early for today. Could you give me a hand? It nods enthusiastically, and we head back to the exit to grab the rest of our scrap. A little later, we drop off the last of the scrap on the ship. The bracken gently places down several V8 engines it was carrying on its own. Having you around has been a great help. Its soft trill makes me smile, and the creature bends down for me to pat its head gently. It's only 4 p.m., so we've got some time before things get scary. It points to itself, a low growl emanating loudly enough that I can feel it buzz through the air from its place beside me. Are you saying I'm safe with you around? A soft rumble and a tentative nod. I don't doubt it, but we should be careful nonetheless. Oh, that reminds me. It had nodded. It was communicating. Let me teach you some greetings and stuff. The creature leans back slightly, turning its body towards me inquisitively. Come along. We'll sit somewhere a little nicer. I motion the bracken over as I exit the ship, climbing the nearby ladder to the top of the water tank. I sit at the edge, facing the sun and letting the warm rays bask us in golden glow. The bracken plops itself down next to me, a pleasant sound rolling from its chest. Okay, so this means maybe. I spend the next hour or so teaching it different greetings and gestures. So waving is how we say hello, but also how we say goodbye. I explain while demonstrating the movement, and laugh as it mimics my actions. You already know what nodding and shaking your head means, What else can I teach you? We said we were gonna riz him, so we gotta go the romantic option every time. Please pause. There has been an update to the new killer teasers, and okay, we'll look at that after. We'll look at it after. Stop being distracted. We're gonna riz. We're gonna give him a high five. I'm also gonna save again, quickly. Oh, high-fiving is a show of friendship and victory. I hold its hand up and gently clap it against mine. See? I hold my hand up again, and this time it reaches forward, but instead of a quick tap, it intertwines our fingers together and leans closer. Its body draws closer to mine. That means something different. My face feels hot. It doesn't let go. Um, it leans in closer, bringing its face to my eye level. Gods, it's really cute. Might even be better than the Brain Flayer from Baldur's Gate 3. I jump a little as its free arm wraps around me, hands pressing against the small of my back. It presses our foreheads together and a hum reverberates quietly from its chest. I can't say that fucking word. Here, let me... I bring both my hands up to cradle its face gently before pressing my lips to its mouth. This is how you show you like someone as more than a friend. The bracken emits a high-pitched sound before it surges forward, brushing against my lips again. It pulls me closer, one of its hands gently gripping my shoulder. One of my hands slides down its shoulders, then down over the corded muscles to stroke its forearm. Sorry, I thought that was going somewhere else. I saw one word and was like, uh-oh. We stay here for a while, kissing in the warmth of the setting sun. It's getting dark. The bracken nods before pointing at me, then at the ship. I should. But hanging out with you is fun. I hear a soft rumble as the bracken tugs my sleeve, motioning to the setting sun and then back to the ship. Yeah, I know. I should get back. It gets dicey at night. It sadly nods. I'll see you tomorrow, first thing in the morning. I stand and stretch my limbs before climbing down the ladder and heading back to the ship. I watch the bracken, wondering if it'll follow me, but it instead walks towards the building. It waves, and the movement is a little awkward, unsure. Good night! I wave back as it walks inside the building. Back inside my ship, I seal the blast doors and step out of my suit. I eat a couple more granola bars before showering and brushing my teeth, flopping straight into my cot right after. I still don't have a signal yet, so I can't inform the hot monster shrimp chat about my makeout session with a strangely hot monster I'm acquainted with on this distant planet. Thinking about the bracken again, I blush and trace my lips with my fingers. This is wild. That night, I dream of soft kisses, claws gently holding me, and a cute 7-foot-tall plant monster. Day 4. Am I delusional, or can I really be happy in this new world? Oh my god, I have lights. I have lights. A gentle knocking rouses me from my slumber. There's an ad. As I sit up, I realize it's a faint thunking noise rapping against the ship's blast doors. I drag myself over and open the blast doors. Instead of the sun hitting my face, I'm swallowed by the large shadow of the bracken, bending down to fit into the frame of the door and one clawed hand grasping the top edge of it. Hot. Hi! Couldn't wait for me to show up, huh? The bracken nods, the little movement more sure in practice than yesterday. It ducks slightly and steps into the ship. It makes an inquisitive sound. I'm not sure what to do today. I guess we can take a day off work and just hang out here? An affirmative purr makes me laugh. It's been a while since I've taken a day off. Come to think of it, I haven't explored this planet much. Wanna go check it out? An affirmative chirp greets my ear. We set off to explore the building's surroundings. I point out the manticoils, watching them skate around oddly with their wings spread out. The bracken chases off a baboon hawk. as it gets too close, and I laugh as the offending creature bounds away squawking. We even come across several random giant pumpkins just sitting there. Huh. So it's exactly like the pumpkins on Earth, just huge? I cut a wedge of the pumpkin and stash it in my bag. I can roast pumpkin for dinner tonight. Wait, do you eat? I watch the bracken cock its head to the side and shrug. I mean, if you're a plant, you photosynthesize, I guess? It shrugs again. Well, I still need to eat, so I'm cooking this tonight. It makes a soft chortling sound, its shoulders shaking again. Are you laughing at me? It nods, and I can't help but to laugh too. I'll have you know, eating food, although annoying, is a great time. You can make so many wonderful dishes. It rolls its eyes as if it's telling me that I'm the one with the skill issue? Excuse me? You're getting cheeky, aren't you? I yelp as it pokes me in the side. After a couple of hours of exploring, including checking out a random house that looks like it spawned out of thin air, we head back to the ship. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh my god, I have the romantic table. Oh my god, I have the romantic table. We head inside the ship, and I busy myself with seasoning and roasting the pumpkin. The bracken stands there awkwardly before coming over to see what I'm doing. You can make yourself at home, you know. Have a look around. It wraps its arms around my waist instead, holding me close. I blush. The scene is oddly domestic, and I'm surprised at how much I like it. I wonder if we could stay like this forever. I press myself back into its chest as it bends over to rest its chin on my head. We then sit at a little table and chat while I eat. It pokes fun at me now and then. Yeah, you can just stand in the sun for sustenance. It makes a little chortling sound again. You're lucky you're cute. I don't let anyone tease me like this. I swear it's beaming with happiness. I finish up eating and wash the dishes, my thoughts constantly drawn back to the hot monster inside my ship. Would a relationship between us work anyway? I mutter quietly to myself as I dry the dishes and put them away. My eyes flick to the terminal in the corner of the ship. Wiping my hand on a small towel, I shuffle over to the machine. Tapping on the keys, I bring up the Bracken's file on the bestiary again and scroll through. Does it? Oh. Okay. Okay. Whew, pick up. Does it fuck? That's a separate slot. I would also love a screenshot of that. Okay. Why am I even looking this up? Is a highly intelligent plant life form. Is this stream safe? It's on streamer mode, so I fucking hope so. Let's double check that it's on streamer mode. It's on streamer mode. No scientists have observed more than one bracken living in the same space at any one time. It is unknown how it reproduces. I feel like I'm being intrusive. A soft twinkling sound comes from over my shoulder, and I turn only to be face to face with the very monster I'm thinking of horizontally tangoing with. Ah! I fly back and bump my head on the terminal. A pain bursts across my skull. Ow! I feel clawed hands cradle my face, and my eyes stare into concerned white ones. I'm okay. You just startled me, is all. It whimpers. Hot. Does it whimper while it focus? Wait, don't be sad. I'm not mad. I was just lost in thought. This is a lot, kids. This is a lot. The bracken looks up at me, wringing its clawed hands together nervously. I step forward and take its hands in mine. Seriously, don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? A startled squeak escapes me when it leans down, engulfing me in a hug. It rubs its cheek against mine, kissing me on the forehead. You're a lot more affectionate now. It's not a bad thing, It's my turn to blush as it gently runs its mouth along my hand, kissing each finger. My breath catches. You learn fast. It chirps before backing away, moving to stand at its full height, looking curiously around the room. It makes the space inside the ship look smaller. It walks over to the terminal, pressing a button curiously. I watch it move over to the hanging LED lights against the wall, poking one with its clawed finger. Those are some lights I got to make the place look a little more cozier. They're not much, but they make it feel more at home. Bracken nods, and its eyes widen curiously as it spies the blue boombox resting on the floor. Oh, this one is a boombox. I move to press the button. A music fills the ship. It plays fun tunes like this, and you can dance to it. Let's fucking, yeah. The Bracken tilts its head. Do you know how to dance? It shakes its head. Here, like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. I start to bend my knees, doing a little quarter squat before pushing my palms out and retracting them one by one in time with the music. Yeah, we're lethal dancing. I'm not very good at dancing, but as long as you're having fun, I'd say that's what matters. I change my hand movements into fists, moving them up and down. The Bracken clumsily copies my movements, moving its arms stiffly. There you go! I move forward and take the Bracken's hands, resuming the dance with our fingers entwined. I laugh as we dance together, the Bracken getting more used to the movements the more time passes. I teach it to twirl, and we attempt the world's worst waltz, even mockingly bowing at one another at the end. We dance late into the night, eventually squeezing into the tiny cot together and falling asleep. Good night. I really enjoyed today. It cuddles closer. A clawed hand strokes down my back, gently dipping under the hem of my pajamas to trace the bare skin. You're getting handsy. For the first time since arriving here, I don't need the heater. Day 5. Day 5. Why do I feel like I'm in an anime? We're gonna save again. Do a spicy little save. We walk over to the building, my hand shielding my eyes from the harsh morning sun. It's so fucking hot. I run to the shade, ducking into it. The relief it provides isn't nearly as much as I'd hoped. The Bracken, on the other hand, doesn't seem to mind the heat at all. Bracken stands in the sun happily, basking in the rays. It motions me over, and I push off the wall, reluctantly joining it under the oppressive heat once more. I reach up and hug the Bracken before pulling back and placing both my hands on its face. Balancing on my tiptoes, I guide the creature down for a kiss. It seems all too happy to oblige me. As I run my hands along the sides of its face, I notice a few tiny white blossoms at the tops of its shoulders. Come to think of it, its whole body looks a little more greenish than before. You've been in the sun more lately, haven't you? The Bracken nods, the small leaf tendrils on its head bobbing up and down. It's adorable. I stifle a laugh and gently poke one of the little blossoms growing on its shoulder. It suits you. A happy rumbling reverberates from it, and we head out to collect scrap for the day. We spend a few hours collecting sheet metal, bolts, and scrap. We even find a few cans of unopened soda. As time goes by, however, I find my mood sinking lower and lower. Why am I even doing this anymore? There's not much else waiting for me back there, save for a shitty job with shitty pay and a whole fuck ton of shitty debt. Do I even want to leave anymore? Is there much point in collecting stuff to try and fix the satellite so I can send a signal to the company? I look up, prompted by a soft whine. The Bracken is watching me, concerned. I'm okay. Just thinking. It tugs my sleeve and cocks its head, gently patting my head before picking up all the scrap, carrying it to the exit. I follow along, curious. We arrive at the ship and it dumps the scrap in a little pile. The Bracken turns to me and holds up one finger. One? It nods and then points to us, both, then the ship. Hang out in the ship? An affirmative chirp. But then it holds up two fingers. Two. Another nod, and this time it points once again to us both before pointing back at the building and then back to itself. What and the fuck am I watching? Listen, we're rizzing the Bracken. Hang out in your room? It nods, pleased with its communicating abilities. I mean, we're rizzing it up, so we gotta go to his room. I guess we can go to yours. I don't think I've ever seen it before. I grab some items from the ship before we head back inside the building. We walk through the hallway without much trouble, and I eventually, enter a large room with beige walls. So, this is where you sleep. The Bracken nods. I look around. There's a pile of blankets in the corner and... Are those my lights? I see the fairy lights from my ship. They're not plugged in, but laying on the floor, carefully arranged. I watch the Bracken wring its hands together before it reaches a hand forward, gently stroking my face and then bringing my hand to their heart. Did you do this to make me feel at home here? Those are some, like, flashback. I'm not gonna read it again. It nods. You're so wonderful, you know that? It chirps happily. I sit on the pile of blankets, beckoning it over to join me. I have an idea. The Bracken cocks its head as I move to lay on the blankets, reaching into my bag for 2 books. Okay, we're fine. I brought along. Okay. So the stream option is obviously the safer work option, but also I want nothing more than the not safe for work one. But I don't think that we should, is the thing. I think I should go for the safe option. Just go full cam and read it? That's absolutely nuts. Okay, hold on. No, we'll just go with the safe option. We'll go with the safe option. Let's read something. I hold up a book titled, Is It Wrong to Have a Meet Cute in the Dungeon? My friends back home told me it was a good read, and they gifted it to me before I came here. Something about it suiting me, or whatever. The Bracken sits next to me, curiously eyeing the comic in my hand. I open the pages as we read together. The first chapter shows a novice adventurer entering a dungeon on their own. They're clearly not well equipped for the upcoming adventure. As they make their way through, they encounter a monster that looks much too strong. This is like when you and I first met. The Bracken rumbles with affirmation. I turn the page and watch as the MC attempts to fight the monster before giving up and flirting? Okay, this is so silly. A clawed finger turns the page. You seem to like this. The Bracken shrugs and looks at the images in the book. It shows the monster blushing and flirting back, while other, more seasoned adventurers look on in shock. Ah, so that's why you like it. We spend the next few minutes reading the book, finishing a couple more chapters before discarding it to the side, wanting to do something else. I reach over shyly, entwining our fingers together, and rub my thumb in little circles on its skin. It looks down at our hands inquisitively before shuffling over and placing both our hands on its lap. Its skin is cool to the touch, the texture similar to the soft, waxy surface of leaves. You know, the last few days have been really great. The Bracken turns to face me. I was just so tired all the time. I thought getting more education would help me find a better job, but it didn't, and I resented working here. But not anymore, because I met you. It wraps an arm around my shoulders, pulling me to rest my head on its chest. We lie back on the blankets. Can I stay here? The Bracken huffs as if telling me, why do you even need to ask? Obviously, we need to fix the ship and get the signal back. I can't go radio silent on my family and friends. I feel it nod. But I'm pretty sure the company doesn't care about me anymore, since there's no way the ship can fly again. The Bracken grabs me with its strong arms, pulling me up until I'm lying on top of it, wrapping me in a tight hug. Do you want me to stay? Again, the same huff. Obviously, it implies. I mean, if you'll have me here, I don't see why not. I laugh as I feel it purring excitedly, trying to hide its joy and excitement. I move up to kiss the Bracken, pecking it on the mouth. It responds by hugging me tighter, rolling onto its side, and cuddling me even closer. You're rather clingy, you know? I didn't say it was a bad thing. I like being close to you. The only concern I have, though, is where we're gonna live. I don't want to take you from your home here and ask you to live in the ship, but I also can't move here, or I'll probably die. The Bracken sits up, squeezing my shoulders reassuringly before it points to the door of its room to imply the monsters in the building, and then back to itself, dragging a single talon across its neck. It looks proud. Now where did you learn that? It shrugs, and I laugh. I can't ask you to clear out the entire compound. It's dangerous, and a lot of work. The Bracken shrugs again before flopping back down to the blankets, looking at me. I'm sure we'll make something work. Since the ship doesn't fly anymore, maybe we can renovate it. Make it bigger. It rumbles in agreement. I shuffle closer, cuddling up again and resting my cheek against it. I reach a hand to gently squeeze at the Bracken's chest. Oh my god. Damn, what size bra do you wear? Titties just out. Why did I do that? Ignore me. The Bracken murmurs and wraps an arm around me. I curl into it. Let's go exploring again tomorrow, okay? It chirps softly before kissing my forehead. I sigh happily and close my eyes, drifting to sleep. I feel warm, safe, and happy. Everything is just perfect. Oh, we got an ending! Quota filled! Let's go! 2 months later. Oh shit, here we go. So yeah, we've been really happy ever since. I'm sitting in a group call with the Hot Monster Shrimp Chat crew. After some time, we managed to restore the signal. So, can you show us the hottie you're in love with? Only if it's okay with it. I motion for the Bracken to come over. It stands in front of the camera, waving awkwardly. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty cute. The Bracken kneels down to kiss me on the cheek, and the group chat explodes in awes and a single gross. But seriously, we thought you were dead. Everyone on Earth, including your work, thinks you've perished. I mean, Chube, even we thought she was dead. We even built them a shrine in Finite Daydream 14. Nothing like legally driving to get all your debt erased. Dying. Why did I say driving? Nothing like legally dying to get your debt erased. All according to Kakaku? I whisper to the Bracken. What in the... It means plan, I guess. Does Jada know that? Not at all. I flash a peace sign as the chat groans. So you're just staying there? Yeah, I'm much happier here with my love anyways. Plus, the company designated this planet as barren, so I doubt they'll even come looking for me. Man, I want to get stranded on a deserted planet, and meet a hot monster too. Maybe one day. Until then, you've got Narkiss from Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway, I gotta go. It's date night. We say our goodbyes, and I hang up the call. I sit next to the Bracken, who already has the terminal set up to crispy roll. I didn't expect you to be so excited when I told you that Is It Wrong to Have a Meet Cute in the Dungeon got animated. I laugh and lean over to kiss the Bracken softly before pressing play. Oh, so cute. Hey, I love you. The Bracken chirps and taps its claw 3 times against my heart, telling me the same. We kiss again, and then lean back against the pillows, fingers and claws intertwined as the next episode begins. The end. I was working a shitty job, so I quit and fell in love with a monster, and now our love is the strongest in the world. Yay! That was so good. That was so cute. Hell yeah, yeah. Boom, 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 dun, dun, dun. That was fucking... That was actually really cute. That was really cute. Obviously, we now have to go in and try to get other endings. Thank you for making the game. Should we try to go bad ending? And then maybe spice? Maybe some spice? Let's go bad ending and then we'll try to end it out with some spice. And see how bad spice is and if I can show it. If I feel like it's... I'll full screen when we get to it, but if I feel like it's too much, maybe we'll do that in the Discord. Like tomorrow or something. Let's try to get a bad ending, though. I want bad. I want to die. Snap my fucking neck, daddy. Type your name into the console. I'm just gonna put J for now. Yeah. Oh god, I can't type with these fucking nails on. She. We're just gonna go she, her, because it really didn't matter that much. Blah blah. Yes. Spider again. Fuck those things. Oh my god, did you type the Bracken? I sure did. Yes. What if I type no? Okay, it does nothing. Yes. It might be fine with stream mode on. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. Again, if I feel like it's getting too much, we'll pivot. We'll play like DVD or so. I do have another one. I do have another dating game. That one might be too much for sure. I have a vampire one. We could do that. I do have a hot vampire one that I have yet to play because every time I do, I scream. Okay. I sigh as I jump off the side of the rickety ship, boots kicking up a flurry of dust. Another day. 2 undergrad degrees, 1 postgraduate, and a whole year of rejection emails. This is the best I can get. A rundown job doing God knows what in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in a desperate attempt to pay off my student debt. I collect scrap, drop it off, and receive payment. Rinse and repeat. Sighing, I unlock my phone to check on my main group chat. It's my only solace keeping me going in this monotony, which is kind of sad now that I think about it. Affectionately named the Hot Monster Shrimp Chat, they've asked me to keep them updated during my assignment. On this new moon, I scroll through the chat and peruse the usual... Do I have to reread this or can we just skip? We're gonna skip. I read all this already. Larry fucking died. We're going home. That's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go home. I'm leaving. Picking myself up, I hurry to the autopilot and launch the program. The ship takes off, rooting back to the company building. A few days later, the company wasn't happy with my early return, but seemed, placated when I offered some of my own savings to cover the remaining $40. They gave me a warning and bundled me onto another ship with a new crew and a higher quota. I'm scared of what will happen if I fail again. I look outside the windows of my ship, staring at the passing stars, and rest my head against the glass. Is this how it's gonna be forever? Nothing changes. Alright, starting a new game. Let's go. I have to do it all again. Fuck me. We're gonna save before I cheat. We're gonna save at the beginning so I don't have to do this shit again. Spud. Yes. Landing on experimentation. It's so cute. I love the opening, but we got shit to do. Let's... And then we're gonna do a save, like, here. I feel like it's fine. Save slot 3. Alright. Skip it, skip it, skip. Larry fucking dies. We're going in. Skippy, skippy, skip, skip, scop. Coil head, skip, skip, skip. We're gonna hit this motherfucker with a shovel. Fear spikes through me. I grab my discarded shovel and swing hard. It connects to the creature's head with a sickening thud. The metal sound ringing in your ears. The impact knocks it back a little, stunning it. It's no longer purring. I hear a terrifying low rumble start before it raises in pitch into an angry screech. No! The screech becomes painful as I cover my ears and wince. A sharp pain surges up my spine. Then nothing. Why did you hit it and not in the sexy way? We got ending 2, baby. Let's go. So we got 1, 2, and 4. Oh god, is us yucking it gonna be... Is that gonna be ending 3? Do I have... Okay. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna attempt. Wait, no, because there's a platonic one, right? They've been giving me platonic options. Let's try for platonic and then we'll try to yuck. Skip it, skip it, skip. Grab cargo. Skip, 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 skip. Stay calm. Skip, skip, skip. Platonic. Thank you. Again, I'm alright, see? I step back and spin around with my arms out to the side. No injuries whatsoever. It rumbles again before standing back to its full height, satisfied knowing I wasn't hurt. I move to pick up my scattered items, and I watch it heap a bunch of scrap into its large arms. I think I'll head back early. We go back a little later. You've been such a good help. Are you saying I'm safe with you around? Uh-huh. This is all basically the same. We're gonna go teach it stuff. We'll do a thumbs up, platonic. I stick my thumb up and hold my fist out. This is a thumbs up. It means good. I laugh as the Bracken attempts, its claws awkwardly positioning themselves into a poor mimicry of the gesture. There you go. It rumbles gleefully, its shoulders heaving as it laughs. At least I think it's laughing? It's getting dark. Uh-huh, I should go back to the ship. Okay, we've seen all of this shit. Excited to hang out with my new friend tomorrow. I slip bliss into a blissful sleep. See, we're friends! Look at that. Look at us. We're not gonna fuck it yet. Yet. Gentle knocking. He's there. Hi, couldn't wait for me to show up, huh? Not sure what to do today. We can hang out here. It's been a while. Want to go explore. Same thing with the pumpkins. Disney. Okay, this is different. The supply of spices and seasonings are sparing, to put it generously, but I make do with what's available. It smells good as it cooks, at least. The Bracken stands there awkwardly before coming over to see what I'm doing. You can make yourself at home, you know? Have a look around. It stalks off, opening the red cupboard at the end of the ship. It takes out a yellow flashlight, flicking it on, and then dropping it in surprise. Not all of us can see in the dark like you. I need a light source. It kicks gently at the flashlight as if oh my god, as if offended that it managed to surprise it. I can read. I promise. I promise I can read. The Bracken steps over the flashlight, leaving it where it rolled to a stop on the floor, and returns to me. Almost done. I'll eat and then we can hang out. Half an hour later, I pull the pumpkin from the oven and place it into a bowl. We sit at the little table and chat while I eat. It pokes fun at me now and then. Yeah, you can just stand in the sun and for sustenance. Who would have thought I'd be bartering with a monster friend on some abandoned planet? I say, amused, while I take another bite. It shrugs before giving a thumbs up and pointing to me, then itself. Yeah, I'm glad we're friends too, it chirps. After dinner, I wash the dishes before settling on a comfortable spot on the floor. The Bracken sits with me, huffing a little. Want to see some animals back on Earth? It perks up and nods. I bring out my phone. Even without signal, my photos are still accessible. These are called cats. They belong to my friend Choop. I tilt my phone, showing a photo of a small tabby and a chubby orange cat. They're friendly, but if they want to be left alone, they'll scratch and bite. The Bracken shrinks back, alarmed. I lift my hand, showing a tiny scar on my thumb. This was from my friend's tuxedo cat, Puddles. I got a bit too cuddly. I still love them, though. Bracken tilts its head in confusion. Maybe even judging a little? Hey, if you met one, you'd understand. It shrugs, seeming unconvinced. Anyway, this is a lizard. Specifically a bearded dragon. They're very sweet and friendly. And this is a dog. We call them man's best friend back on Earth. I bring up countless more animal photos I have stored, and regale my monstrous friend with facts and stories. We spend the night like this together, until the stars come out. Laughing into the late hours, I eventually get ready for bed, curling up in my cot while the Bracken curls up on the spare blanket near the terminal. Good night, I had fun today. It trills in response. Okay, so we're just like, but we're pals. We're good pals. Shielding my eyes, it's fucking hot. I gently bump its shoulder with my fist as a greeting. As I do, I notice a few tiny white blossoms. Come to think of it, its whole body looks a little more greenish than before. You've been getting more sun lately, haven't you? The Bracken nods, its small leaf tendrils on its head bobbing up and down. It's adorable. I stifle a laugh and gently poke one of the little blossoms growing on its shoulders. It suits you. I think this is all the same. Why am I doing this anymore? The Bracken. Just thinking. We arrive at the ship. Okay. We're going.
Another nod, and this time
I jump scared the shit out of myself. Hey, it reads itself. Fun fact, you press Z and it reads it for you. Jesus. We're gonna hang out in the ship. Platonic. We're just pals. We're not fucking. Why don't we chill on the ship? I found Larry's Contender Swap console. That's what we can play Mega Mash Siblings on. I'll teach you how to play. We head inside the ship. I hook up Larry's console to the terminal. I hand the Bracken one of the controllers. So we're basically versing one another. I win the first match in record time, while the Bracken simply holds the controller and waits. Okay, so this button is a punch. This lets you move, and if you string different hits together, you get what's called combos. It grips the controller and points at the Nintendo Swap. Again? It, nods impatiently. Alright, I'm gonna kick your butt. After a couple of matches, we sit in comfortable silence before I speak. You're getting the hang of it. It chirps proudly, having gotten a win in the last round. I stare at the controller in my hands, thinking back to my earlier dilemma. Hey, are you cool if I move here? Anxious, my words start to slide together. I'm talking too fast, but I can't seem to stop. It's just, I don't really have much going on for me back home, and I'm pretty happy here, and the Bracken nods. Seriously? You mean it? It nods more aggressively this time. Yes! We'll have to fix the satellite so I can tell my family, but I'll quit my job and we can just forage for food and hang out every day. I've always wanted to say fuck you to capitalism and move somewhere secluded. I flash the Bracken a double thumbs up, and after a moment of trying to organize its long fingers, it mirrors the gesture back at me. Anyways, let's go again. I hold up the controller. Time to run the set. The Bracken holds its controller and presses start. Friends forever! We got the third one! This is adorable. 2 months later. So, yeah, we've been having a ton of fun since. And I'm sitting in a group call with the Hot Monster Shrimp Chat crew. After some time, we managed to restore the signal. So, can you show us the hottie you've met? Only if it's okay with it. I motion for the Bracken to come over. It stands in front of the camera, waving awkwardly. I'd peg it. Oh my god, Ori. Relax. Don't listen to them. It shrugs and walks back to the boombox, turning on some music. Yeah. But seriously, we thought you were dead. Everyone on Earth, including your work, thinks you've perished. I mean, Chub, even we thought she was dead. We even built her a shrine in Finite Daydream 14. Finite? Finite Daydream, probably. Nothing like legally dying to get all your debt erased. All according to, yep. I flash a peace sign as the chat groans. So you're just staying there? Yeah, I'm much happier here anyway. Plus the company designated this planet as barren, so I doubt they'd even come looking for me. Man, I want to get stranded on a deserted planet and meet a hot monster too. Maybe one day. Until then, you've got Narcus from Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway, I've gotta go. Gonna go hang out with the buddy. We say our goodbyes, and I hang up the call and sit next to the Bracken, who already has the Nintendo swap set up. I thought you'd get tired of getting your ass kicked. The Bracken rolls its eyes, and we press play. The end. My friends are my power. That was adorable. Okay, so we have ending 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which means that there's an ending 5. That is spicy. And we're gonna try. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to go for it, and I'm gonna pre-read how bad it gets. Hold still, stay calm. We're gonna romantic. Romance. Go to the Bracken's room. Okay, kids. Jada's gonna switch screens very quickly so she can read to make sure that this doesn't get nuts. To make sure that this shit don't get crazy. The Demon King wants to marry me? We're gonna save right here, though. Hi there, just letting you know we've toggled streamer mode. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. This means any upcoming CG will have the Bracken's Whim Wham censored. The text, however, is still explicit. See, we'll be fine. It's fine. I'm gonna let the ad break actually finish. I feel like people who aren't subbed definitely are gonna want to see this shit. So we're gonna hang out for a minute. I'm gonna fuck the shit. I'm gonna peg this Bracken. It's fine. Should I turn my camera on for this? Or should I have the mech? so you guys can see my faces. Do you want to see the faces? I'm already blushing. It's already bad. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. We gotta turn the model off. The model's gotta go. Say goodbye to the mech, everyone. I'm back. Hello. I'm so nervous about this. I'm so nervous. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be so much. The ad break ends in 10 seconds. Okay, I have to turn the webcam on in this. Hold on. There I am. Hi. Welcome back, everyone who was stuck on the ad. We did some deliberating. And we are going to go with it because his ding dong, awful word, it will be censored, so we should be fine. It should be fine. Should be fine. And we decided to turn the camera on so you could see me lose my fucking mind. Are we ready? We're gonna go. I'm gonna save one more time. Because I'm so nervous. We're gonna go. Okay. Let's read something. I hold up a book titled The Demon King Wants to Marry Me? I'm not ready for this. Okay, my friends back home told me it was a good read, and they gifted it to me before I came here. Something about it being so like me, or whatever. The Bracken sits next to me, curiously eyeing the comic in my hand. Oh god. Oh god, here we go. Oh no, here we go. I open the pages and we read together. The first chapter shows the main character being spirited away to another world, only to be in the presence of the Great Demon King. This sounds like some shit I would read. This is so cliche. I'm almost offended my friends thought of me when they saw this. I feel a clawed hand trace my lower back and I shiver a little. The next chapter shows two characters getting married. The human much smaller than the large demon king. Okay. Okay, I guess their dynamic is interesting? The Bracken kisses me on the cheek and I smile. I turn a couple more pages. The wedding banquet scene is pretty funny. They even managed to fit in a jealous marriage objection, too. I feel the Bracken watching as I turn the next couple of pages. My eyes widen and I gasp. Oh boy. I watch as it cocks its head, attempting to peer at the book. Nope, nothing to see. It was just really bad. A nervous laugh slips out, and the Bracken squints its eyes, not believing me. It reaches for the book. I'm so scared. Its large hand pinning me down. Hey? I whisper as my face burns like it's on fire. The Bracken takes my moment of stunned silence and grabs the book, flicking through the pages. I cover my face with my hands. Oh, the book is filled with depictions of the Demon King absolutely railing his new spouse in various positions. I am gonna have one hand on the Switch screen, just in case. The Bracken stares at the pages intensely, taking in the sight of the human's pleasured, gasping face, and the images of the Demon King thrusting his rather large appendage inside them. See, it's kind of trash. I don't get to finish my sentence as the Bracken tosses the book to the corner, crawling over me. So you liked the book? I laugh nervously as it huffs, moving down to kiss me softly. My arms encircle its torso, eagerly kissing back. Our mouths move against each other, and I gently run my fingernails down its chest. Down its chest, squeezing my hand. I would delete the VOD just in case. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm going to. It's the bra. Damn, what size bra do you wear? Why did I say that? Ignore me. It shrugs and resumes kissing me, harder this time. I trace my hand up the Bracken's body before pushing it against it gently. Wait, let me... It sits up a little. Confused, and I push it back further. I swing my leg over its thighs and situate myself in its lap, pressing my chest against it. Okay. I run my lips along its neck, kissing gently and trailing my lips down its collarbone. The bracken hums, a new, deeper sound I haven't heard before, as it brings its arms up and around me and pulls me closer. Okay. I'm gonna switch. I'm scared. I respond by shifting my hips back and forth slowly. We're gonna. It makes a choking sound, and I smirk. This is a lot. Maybe this isn't. Maybe I don't need to do this. I let out a soft gasp as the creature's hands engulf my waist, its claws lightly digging into my sides as it hoists me upwards and, in a few swift moves, removing my clothing. Okay. My legs wrap around its waist, arms hanging over its broad shoulders as it nuzzles into the crook of my neck, a full body shudder reverberating through its bulky frame. It presses its mouth against my lips, and I tilt my head, deepening the kiss. How would this work? I don't like where this is going. I don't see anything is giving me flashbacks to what's that fucking Sound of Water? What was that movie called? The fish fucking one. It's flashing me back to that, and I don't want that. I don't want to be here anymore. Suddenly I regret life. I stare inquisitively at the smooth bulge between. Okay, put my hand on it. Does it even have? As I lose myself in thought, the bracken seems to read my mind. I feel a shut. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna read this on stream. You want this? We'll do this in the Discord. Like tomorrow or something. This is not a stream. This is not a stream. This no stream. No goo for stream. I'm gonna keep reading it though. Get fucked. You can tell how bad it gets from my face. Uh-huh. Oh! Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Shut up. Keep going. Uh-huh. It's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, this was not stream. This was not a stream thing. Thank fuck I backed out. Oh god. Okay. Well, now I'm upset it's on streamer mode. Let me turn it. You can't see it. Turn it off. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh lord. Okay. 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 I want you to know the term nectar has been used. This was absolutely not an on Twitch thing. Oh my god. Okay. Oh? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. This is a lot. What? Was that the only picture? Oh, no, no, there's more happening. There's more happening. Well, I mean, well, obviously that option. What else am I gonna pick? Okay. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Did I pass out? I think she passed out. It left, but the ending was called I Can Take It, question mark. I'm gonna try that one again. We got ending 5. Because there was an option and I fucked it up. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. This one, so that I don't die or pass out. Uh-huh. Okay. I hate that phrase. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't like that. Okay. Oh? Okay. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna save that for Discord. We're done with this game. That was a lot of fun. Um, that was a lot. 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 If you want, let me go back to the main title screen so you guys can see it. If you also would like to play this game, let me find the link again one more time. Give me a hot second. Here's the link to the tweet that you can get the game from. It's a fantastic game. I had a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. This was very cute. Besides the end, what happened there was wild, but the rest of it was like adorable and funny. It's a really good game. So go download